I'm currently 12-0 using these amazing new custom tactics on my RTG, and they're that good, I need to show you. Then I'll play the remaining 3 games of FUT Champs and hopefully secure that 15-0 with ease. Let's get into the tactics. So here we are, and as I mentioned, we're on the RTG today. Forget the main account. You guys know I can do it with the best players in the game, so why not come onto the RTG and get a much worse team? Now, you might be thinking, it's really good. New Lukaku left back, good player. You've got Mbappe, you've got Retegi. This team is really good. Of course it is. It's really good. However, it's not as elite as my pro account. The bench is quite strong as well. Let's head into the tactics and show you how to use each position correctly in this formation. So, no messing about. We're in the 4-2-2 today, if you couldn't already tell. Our build-up style is balanced because at the start of the game, use short passing. I apologise. It's not as good as balanced because you want them forward runners off the ball. Defensive approach on high. I used to like it on 95. It's been patched. 50 is really good. Guys, it's situational. Start on 70. If you go into a game and the guy's doing speed boosts all game, they're doing first time through balls, then you might want to drop it to 50. If they're trying to push you into your own box and play passes, then try and score, you might want to put it up to 95. So at the minute, we're starting on 70 and then we're changing mid-game. Now remember, we're going to tell you what type of player to use in what position. I'm going to play the remaining 3 games of FUT Champs and show you how to use this formation. But first, the player roles. Goalkeeper, sweeper keeper, and balanced. Guys, it doesn't really matter. It's all preference. I actually had Buffon on goalkeeper for the first 12 games of FUT Champs, but I thought, that's not right. Like on my main account, I have sweeper. So I put sweeper back on and hopefully it's just as good. But that's one of them where it's not related to the formation. It's just preference on the goalkeeper. Onto the right back. Fullback, defend. How much do we see this in FC 25? It's just a counter against that 4-2-1-3 counter-attacking football that's so hard to play against because that cam can play through passes to the wingers, to the striker. Both fullbacks on defend and you'll be chilling. And on that same topic, both centre-backs are on defender and defend. This is because there's no real need to play like stopper or anything like that, especially at this stage in FC 25. Use their plus at defender and defend, and that back 4 will be so steady. Now, we spoke about how good the back 4 is as I fight my hay fever. My eyes are dying. Why is the back 4 so strong? Because of what's in front of it. The 2 CDMs on DLP and build up. Why? Because if you have them on holding, they're really good defensively. Don't get it twisted. However, going forward, you have them 4 players up front and nothing at the back. So you may as well have 7 players at the bottom of the pitch and 4 at the front. There's nothing in the middle. There's no way to link up the team. The LP build-up means that these players can play defensively, don't get me wrong, but they can also fly up the pitch, help in the build-up, get involved, and score more goals. This is probably the most important player role because they do both. They defend and attack, and we'll talk about the personnel soon. Now, onto the cams. We have Shadow Striker on both. I actually started off with one on Playmaker on the left side, Marcus Leonardo. He didn't get involved in the game at all. Now, I done that because I wanted more defensive help. Turns out, Elise was in every attack, and Leonardo's not really doing anything. So what I've done is I put both on Shadow Striker, and wow, they are better. They do track back a tiny bit, not much. That's the only situation where this formation's slightly bad. If you've got a 2-goal lead, get into another formation, get into a 4-4-2, get into a 4-5-1, and slow the game down because defensively, you don't have any wingers to help you out, you know? It's just 6 at the back and hope. Similarly, up front, we had double advance forward attack. Now, we've changed that. Why? We've kept the left one on advance forward attack, as you can see with Mbappe. But on the right side, we put Retegi onto poacher attack. Why is that? I don't know. I actually like the double advance forward. There was no issues with it. But I heard someone say that Poacher's really good. I put Poacher on Retegi. He's scoring all my goals. The player is one objective: score goals. And it makes sense because they stay forward, focus on making runs in behind the defense, and they're hoping to fashion a chance to score. This guy is really good, and so is the role as well. Now, talking about personnel you need here, through someone like Retegi at right striker on Poacher, you want finesse, you want 5-star weak foot, you want low driven for sure. Maybe a silver incisive, maybe a silver tiki-taka, maybe a technical plus, something like that at this position. And another thing, don't think you have to play the Poacher on the right striker because I know a lot of comments are going to say, RedLac, I want to play my left striker on Poacher. He has plus plus. Do that then. Just do that. Don't change it towards mine. It doesn't have to be synchronized. You can do it on the left side instead. Now, on the left side, you want someone quick, advance forward, a versatile attacker who usually stays close to the opposition defensive line, but opens himself up for passes in the build-up. Now, Mbappe's really good on the ball. He's got that 5-star skill. He's got that finesse shot. He can drop deep, get the ball, turn and finesse. He's got everything in FC 25. Now, on the cams, this is where it gets important. An attacking-minded midfielder who plays in the hole behind the strikers. Their well-timed runs into the box will result in plenty of goal-scoring opportunities. Now, because they're in the hole behind the strikers, right, as you can see on the screen, with the ball, this is how the team looks. if they get the ball in that area, the centre-back is glued to your striker. They're marking Mbappe, for example, and they're not trying to tackle Leonardo. That means you can take a touch out your feet and finesse it. You need finesse in this position. For example, on the left side, we have Leonardo, right-footed with finesse. On the right, we have Elise, who's left-footed with finesse. It's perfect in FC 25, and we're absolutely loving this formation, genuinely. I put it on, tried it out in that 4-2-2. It's amazing. I've not even had one close game. So yeah, we move on to the CDMs now. You want Anticipate Plus, and you want Incisive Plus on both of them. That's what I've got. And you know what? They're both small. They're like two Jack Russells, little dogs, running about the pitch, winning the ball back, and giving it to Elise, to Leonardo, with them incisives down the wing. Both of these players, Fred and Kimmich, are really good. And I don't know why, because I actually wanted one tall, one small. I was going to buy a CDM, but I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't, because these two are amazing. Around the defensive box, they win them duels. And then you get to down the wing, and Fred's in the box, in the attacking box, waiting for the ball. It's amazing. This formation is genuinely really, really good. At left back, you want someone powerful with Bruiser, with Anticipate. In this case, I think with Aerial as well. So a really good defensive option who's powerful, can run down the wing, can get in behind, can even take a shot if needed. At right back is similar. You want Anticipate, you want Bruiser, ping pass, really good. That's another thing about these fullbacks. Ping pass or Incisive, at least one of them gold, will give you an avenue to get out from the back every time, whether it's to feet Elise or whether it's a through ball to Elise. Now think about this. With Simakan, you can do a first time pass into Elise and then a first time through ball. Like, it's insane. Then at centre backs, we've gone Reagan and Ibanez. Anticipate needed here. Height, defending stats, Bruiser maybe, Aerial maybe. These aren't needed, but you need Anticipate so you can just spam circle and win the ball back with ease. In goal, far reach plus needed, and then save with foot trait is really good as well. Like, that's kind of needed. I haven't got it on Buffon. To mark the Travellas and the finesses is more important. That's needed with the far reach plus, because in rank 1 games at like 13-0, people are just doing Travellas. We cannot afford for them to be going in. But yeah, guys, they're the tactics. And before we show you the code, look at some of these clips. Another thing, if you have two right-footed, you want to have the left striker with finesse and the right striker with silver Travella. Look at that. That low-driven shot was perfect. And here's another one. That fullback defend winning the ball. Lukaku, play a lot down the wing, as we mentioned. Marcus Leonardo into Mbappe. The pass is on. Guys, look. It's an insane goal in the end, but if you look at the screen, I have a pass one more to Retegi, and then a pass one more to Elise, which is why we get given the license to cut in and finesse it. What a goal that was. And that is what you're looking for in this 4-2-2 formation. Again, we win the ball back. Look at this. You're out wide. One more. Pass to Retegi. One more to Mbappe. One more to Leonardo. Wait for the keeper movement. Greens it. This formation is insane. I'm being serious. Get these tactics on and you'll be flying. But before you do that, watch me in FUT Champs, and I'm going to absolutely smash into a rank 1. Let's go. Whoa, but before we do that, here are the tactics. Copy this code right here. Get that copied. It's also in the description. Let's get into that FUT Champs. 12-0. 3 games to go. Can we pick up that rank 1? I'm scared. I've not played a game yet today. I'm hoping it cooks as much as it did yesterday. Right, here we are. First game of the day. Let's go and get that rank 1, shall we? Mbappe chips it around the keeper. Retegi does score. 1-0. We'll take the look. Don't mind that. There we go. Be aggressive. Jack Russell number 2. Looking for a pass. Elise. Retegi. Mbappe. Retegi. Kimmich, get around me. A DLP roll. Kimmich. No. Goal. Retegi. It's another awful goal. But that's the build-up. And that's them DLP++. What are they doing? They're getting in the box. And they're helping us attack as well as defend. Go on, Kimmich. Jack Russell number 2 scores. What a ball. Killing Mbappe. Ooh, we can't do that. That's a red. That will be a red. Killing Mbappe from the spot. From 12 yards. Scores! 3-0. That's a rage quit. 2 more World Cup finals for that rank 1. Wow, what a team. I didn't even know Beckham could play DM. One more into Leonardo. Low driven into the corner. This 4-2-2, look at that. There's so many options. This guy cannot keep up. Retegi. Into Mbappe. Tap shot. Oh my lord. 2-0. We're cooking now. Now we look for them one mores. Retegi. Doesn't need it. Finesse. That is insane. That is special. On a pause. My hay fever is absolutely doing me in. My eyes are gone. But that's 14-0. We don't mind at all. What a team. It's going to be a battle for that 15th win. I'm losing. I'm done. I'm done. Oh my... Right, I'm done. I have hay fever so bad, I won't take a tablet. I come back, he marks my pass. Go on, Leonardo. One more again. Elise, onto that strong foot, onto that finesse green. Guys, Get them wingers triggered. Get that ball, like Elise's just done there. Give it to the striker and find that pass out wide. It's so good. It's dynamite. Leonardo cooks him. Finesse. Save that. We're back in it. Bro. Elise. One more. Rategi. There's that Trivella. We mentioned it in the preview, and we score from it there. Silva Trivella. Low-driven shot. Golasso. Oh, my Lord. That is so good. Mbappe gets in front of him. Move that keeper. Doesn't. We green it anyway. Guys, that's the thing about this 4-2-2 formation with 2 strikers. Give it to one striker and just flip it over the top. That is quality. Can we find the one more? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If that's not enough for you to put these tactics on, then what is? Wow, well played. Back to back level. Mate, Harry Kane's the best player on the game. Genuinely is. But we're back. Greens it. We knew that last time he didn't move his keeper. He's probably not going to move him again. Great pass, Kimmich. He's got it all. Rategi. Trivella. That's that Trivella I'm talking about. It's so good. I bait the pass to Mbappe. I go back down the line. Am I going to sweat it now? No, it's marked. We're going to Trivella it. And we're going to score another goal. That is just quality. This formation is silly how good it is. And that's another rage bit. And what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That means the 15-0 is wrapped up, the rank 1, with these tactics live and direct for you guys to watch. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, comment what you want to see next, and subscribe for more. Peace. Do you want to play out from the back in FIFA, but your keeper is more like De Gea than Ederson? Who should be higher rated in EAFC? Leao or Dembele?
Finesse him. Get out the game, man. 3-0 whitewash. Throw that pad. You're done.